Chapter 20. Let's go.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Blue Sea Moon. The Impregnable Fortress. When Claude steps down as its leader, the Leicester Alliance disbands, and its lords swear fealty to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The chaos in the kingdom begins to dissipate as the people unite under Dimitri's rule. Riding this momentum, the Kingdom Army prepares to march south for a decisive battle against Imperial forces.
Bitch, I don't care about your birthday. Fuck off.
We will finally have our decisive battle with the Empire this month.
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. In addition, ever since Aryan Road's liberation, the Western Lords have been declaring their fealty, one after another.
Affairs within the kingdom have calmed down considerably, and we even managed to win over the Alliance.
Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this. That's true. Thinking back on it now, we've really come a long way.
We even have a lead as to where Rhea is located. It is as we predicted all along. If we are to rescue Rhea, then we must defeat the Emperor. If we're going to march from the monastery to Inbar, then we'll have to cross the Great Bridge of Myrddin again, right?
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time. After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south. And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called impregnable fortress that towers on the other side.
Fort Mercius, I know of it. They say it rivals even Aryan Road.
Count Burgleys, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies, a large-scale military force has entered the stronghold. Perhaps they are gathering soldiers from various regions to compensate for their losses.
If we try to avoid it, those troops will follow us and attack from the rear. It is best for us to handle the situation head-on. Once we take Fort Mercius, Enbar will be within reach. This is the Empire's last chance to stop us from arriving at our goal.
In other words, if we take this fort, then our blades will be at the Emperor's throat in no time.
If this is the last fort between us and them, then the Emperor will likely do everything she can to strengthen its defenses.
I just received a report on that very subject. The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times. It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
Oh, so that's who we'll be battling. Emil.
Emil gonna get fucked up.
Professor!
Chatter spree time. Let's go. I only have to do one more of these. Hype. And then I'm done with the Lions. Oh, I'm so excited. I always get so excited when I'm about to start a new game, like 2 weeks after I finish this. Because I'll probably take a little break from playing this. I've played it so much.
Yes.
So, Claude abandoned the Alliance and ran off. I have a pretty good idea of where he went. Where anyone would go in his situation. Somewhere he belongs. Good question. Here's a hint. He's probably not in Fodlan anymore. He may be gone, but he left his troubles behind. Now it's on us to clean up his mess.
It's not that I don't sympathize with Lady Edelgard's goals, mind you, but perhaps not to the point of shedding blood for her ideals. I must keep her example in mind as I chart a new path. Peace in Fodlan and a restored House Nouvelle shall be my guiding star as I blaze my own trail.
We need to mop up the mess in the kingdom quickly. My family lives in Fargus, as do my people. I want to avoid exposing them to danger. That's right. Those who work for me, and with me, they've entrusted their lives to me. They trust me. So for them, more than anything, I hope we can end this swiftly and give everyone the lives they deserve.
What? Everyone seems pumped about fighting the Empire at long last. Personally, I find it difficult to get excited about killing people, no matter what side they're on. I'm on yours. It's that simple. If you fought alongside the Imperial Army, so would I.
Man, this game actually takes so long to beat. Just thinking about when I started the run, I'm just kind of like, man, that was a long ass time ago. It feels like 5 years sometimes. Ugh. But we're here. So it's okay.
We defeated Lord Arundel. The Emperor must have been surprised. If we can keep up that fervor, perhaps we'll capture Fort Mercius and move on to the Imperial capital. We must not be overconfident, though. Yes, I concur. Humans and beasts are ultimately the same. When they're cornered, they lash out however they can. They fight for their lives. Who knows how the Emperor will lash out? We have to be careful.
I know how she lashes out, but I've also played the game before.
We took quite the detour. It was time-consuming, but finally, we got the information we needed. We crush the Empire, we get Lady Rhea back. 2 birds, 1 stone. First, we take Fort Mercius. I'll put my heart in it. I'll crack 'em like a rusty helmet.
Oh man, I just read some funny shit. I had to mute my mic, that made me laugh.
Something about Lord Arundel rubbed me the wrong way. There was something off about him. Not that I've ever heard anything good about him. Have you ever heard of the Harim family?
I have.
Correct. Their lands are due south of the Ordelia territory. Since Edelgard's rule, Lord Arundel had been governing the territory. It seems like his reign was particularly cruel. The people there suffered greatly under him. He seemed to be a good and just person at one point. It simply doesn't make sense.
Why has it gotta be so complicated for me to maneuver the fast travel thing around the damn monastery? Maybe I'm just bad at the game.
So Lady Rhea was in the Empire all this time. Wish I'd known that 5 years ago, but there's nothing we can do about it now. What we can do, though, is topple the Empire. Will you seize victory with us, Professor? For the sake of the late Captain!
Oh, wait, you're over here.
Death Knight. Going to fight the Death Knight. You're right. I'll have to face him eventually.
Oh shit. I can't stop laughing at that dumb shit. It's nothing even remotely related to this game. I just like browse shit while people are talking sometimes. That just tickled me.
I wonder where Claude will go. From the sound of it, he's leaving Fodlin altogether. He was strangely gallant about the whole thing. Even left his relic behind. Elusive and mysterious to the end, isn't he?
Yes, Ash, and you will be the new wielder of Failnaught.
Just as we suspected. Lady Rhea was taken to the Imperial capital. We must get to the capital as quickly as possible. So many people are worried sick about her. I do wonder when Claude managed to learn Lady Rhea's whereabouts. He's pretty shrewd. I can't help but admire him.
Ah, shit. I just need to stop reading, or I'm just gonna be laughing for this entire recording.
Fort Merceus is next, huh? Ah, the memories. It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely surrounded by high walls. I used to run around there when I was a kid. Way back when a fortress was just a playground for me. Yeah, those were the days.
Professor, I have excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising. I thought we could be using attacks like that at this fortress. But I am hearing a different thing. A brute force attack with all of our power, yes? Attacks that are surprising are also safer. Attacking from the front is dangerous. But I will give you all of my fighting spirit, Professor.
Thanks.
Right. Oh, Professor! Good timing. You have to talk some sense into my father. Recently, he's been doing nothing but work himself to the bone. Even when he's taking breaks from training and errands, he's apparently listening to reports, day in and day out. He's getting on in years, you know? I just want him to take care of himself.
Professor!
No.
Drum roll, please. Did I get it? Oh, good. I got it. I'm just gonna operate under the assumption that I'll get it every time from now on.
Attacking an impregnable fortress head-on is rather impressive. Or suicidal. Depends on the day, really. You know Fort Merceus's nickname, I assume. The stubborn old general? It may be stubborn, but its age means it's gotta be hiding a few weak spots. Makes sense to aim for those areas.
Professor!
Shut up, nerd.
Let's see. Is it true Lady Rhea was taken to the Empire? Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, they didn't take her to kill her, did they?
Bro, she's been there for 5 fucking years. What do you mean?
Yeah, good point. If they did, we'd have heard about it by now. You gotta help her, Professor. I'm begging you.
Fucking kid's autistic.
Pardon me.
Rhea this, Rhea that.
Weren't the Kingdom and Alliance once part of the same country? If you think about it that way, it makes sense for them to unite. I suppose the Kingdom was once part of the Empire as well. Even if Fodlin came together, I wouldn't be surprised if it fell apart again.
I was thinking, oh my.
The Death Knight is guarding Fort Merceus. The same one who was linked to Monica and to Flame's abduction 5 years ago. Anyway, He's one of the monsters responsible for Captain Gerald's death. We have to defeat him.
Yeah. Maria.
You know, Professor, laying siege to a keep is like asking a girl out on a date. First, you get past her defenses, then you make your move. See, you get it. Our fearless leader, on the other hand, he's never been good with the ladies. Anyway, I figure you go after the main gate. You take that out, and I'm sure we can win. Of course, you're making the tactical calls. I'm happier to follow than to lead.
Yeah, he says his fearless leader's not good with the ladies, but all the frickin' fan art I've seen of this game all over the place speaks otherwise.
Hello there.
Cause good lord.
This one, yes.
Is there a lot of
this
it?
One, yes. I think this one, yes. This
Ow,
one, yes.
come on.
I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I think this one, yes. I thank you. Return soon, please.
Dorothea's hiding down here, eh? Again. Or I guess that's up there. It's the 3rd floor. I always just think it's down there. Whatever.
The Leicester Alliance is no more. 300 years of history. Gone and done. They write operas about events like this, you know? I'm sure they'll have a talented and beautiful songstress playing you. And with Dimitri at your side, well, they'll probably contrive some kind of romance to keep things interesting.
Fort Mercius is the Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly impregnable, they say. I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius? No? I'm afraid that
whoops.
name refers to the fortress city of Aryenroad. Seems Fodlans give everyone and everything a nickname. Why, you were called the Ashen Demon. Myself, I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a nickname as well as a title, I suppose.
Oh, Father of Crestology, your ass on out of here.
Each step closer to Enbar, I'm reminded of another part of my past. Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, sometimes I miss it. That's how the past works, though, isn't it? It's always a different story than what you really lived.
Fort Mercius is a keep that was constructed to defend the imperial capital, Enbar. We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy. Now that we know Rhea is there, we must move with the utmost urgency.
The Death Knight. I shudder to think of him. Professor, you remember my connection to him, do you not? I am still working through the trauma from back then. All these years later. If we meet him, I swear I will have my revenge.
Maybe that's what I ought to do, is make Flame just a beef tank axe user and just have her clobber people.
Even in the kingdom, only a few people knew about His Highness and Edelgard's relationship. Me? I always knew those two to be like brother and sister. To think that we would come to see this world where they are at war with one another. I live it, and can still barely imagine such a truth.
Ah, here's where the Chads are hiding.
It appears that Claude has dissolved the Alliance. He's thrown away the pride of all the Leicester Lords who have walked the path of independence from Fargus for generations. I said from the start that he was not suitable to lead. Well, times have changed, haven't they? I suppose we can trust the kingdom now.
Claude has stepped down from leadership, and Leicester is now a vassal state of Fargus. The lords of the Western Kingdom are beginning to declare fealty to us in greater numbers also. The Empire is our only remaining enemy.
Professor. From this point onward, we're in all-out war with the Empire. Are you prepared, Professor? I have already steeled myself as best I can. First, we capture Fort Mercius. The fighting will undoubtedly be brutal, but we must prevail. As far as this army and I are concerned, you're our last ray of hope. We are relying on you.
Okay, there we go with all that nonsense. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, nice. Dimitri's basically done. Just flaying left, eh? Okay. That should be doable. What about you? Felix is done. Ash isn't done, but he can be pretty easily, I think. Yeah, I should be able to manage that. Maybe. We'll see. I may sacrifice Cyril here. Just because if I had to choose between Cyril and Caspar, I find Caspar more interesting. Sylvain should be done. Yep. Mercedes. Not even close. I think I can manage. Well, I did the Mercedes Lorenz, and I think I did both of these actually in my deer run, so I won't prioritize it, but if I can get to it, I will. Annette, I got a lot of work to do. I'd say Ingrid's basically done as well. Do this.
I've eaten.
I appreciate.
That look.
Look at the calendar real quickly here. I may have to make a fishing run. I think if I do that, I can get all these supports for people, but it will be difficult otherwise. Probably. Petra. I'll be getting all of the, like literally all of these later, so I don't think they matter. Was I done with you? Yeah, sorta. Not really.
This looks. I would.
He just has Flame, because I guess I missed my opportunity with Shamir. I guess. I didn't know that was like a thing with him, but okay.
This is.
I like.
Be a little bit helps.
Yeah.
This is my...
You're welcome, boys. Where's Leone at? That's not Leone. I need the other orange-haired chick. I guess Shamir. Well, I guess that's not happening. LOL. Yeah, whatever. We'll still build support with each other, so it's fine. Don't care.
You know, sometimes I...
Eating delicious.
Alright, that'll help a little bit. What else do I got here? I was leveling swords, that's right. I need sword fair, sword fair, sword fair.
The merchant.
Actually, would be willing to bet I don't get it because I'm not actually save scumming for it.
So...
You're down here.
Oh, each step riches. That's how...
Fort, we cannot now that...
Hey, Flame. That's fine. Teach me my faith. Oh, God. Okay. Let me see how much renown I have sitting on me. It shouldn't be a lot. It'll probably be like 1,500, somewhere around there. If it's higher than that, though, I'd be pleasantly surprised. $800. And I can get a decent amount doing this, but I'd get you get so much more if you just fish. Like, fuck, I didn't want to have to fish again. Okay, I guess I will. Not recording it, though. I'm not about to do that without sitting here and just watching some shit. That crap gets boring pretty fast. I think Red Letter Media put out a new video. I could just watch that while I sit here and do all this fishing. That'd be fine. And then when the fishing makes me sick of the game, I can pick it up tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon or whenever. Whenever it becomes expedient. Alright, well in light of that, I guess I'm going to stop here. And the next video will be the second explore, as is tradition, and I'll do what supports I've got then. And then after that, there's only going to be probably one more round of supports, one more explore, and that'll be about it. So, alright, thanks for watching.